Alright, 18 minutes, 31 seconds. You know, I was making that last video and I was just watching it just now, and I think I remembered what I wanted to talk about. No, I do, and it's, and it's, because, like, I was talking about badass moments in history. No, I think I was, and I got distracted by that Egyptian stuff, because, like, I was talking about badass moments in history, and I was like, damn, that's the most badass moment in human history. But, no, but that was it. Cause like to me, I'm talking about the second most badass. Because like I was talking about this moment, and like this is one of the most badass moments in human history. I'm like, wait, no, the most badass moment is that Egyptian shit. But a second badass moment, because I was talking about this Roman general, and it's like everybody's intimidated by these Celts because they're 6 foot everything, you know. And it's weird because it's like the modern Celts are smaller, right? But these older Celts in ancient history are bigger. So that's weird to me, and I would love I would love someone science based to tell me what the hell's going on there, right? Because like these older Celts were like fucking big. And everybody was intimidated by them. The Etruscans were intimidated by them because they're big, right? They're big, and so like, oh, you should be intimidated by a big man. And it's like, for me, that was never the fucking case. I heard this, like I told you on that last video about that tall 6 foot woman, and she had this 5 foot nothing husband, and she was like, "This is my small king," and like I felt that, cause I felt it, I felt it, in when I was growing up. Like I had never gotten to wrestling, and if I ever wrestled a high school wrestler, like I could give them a challenge, but they'd always beat me because they know the technique and I don't. But I'd give them a challenge even though I don't know shit about wrestling at all. Like that's like stand up. That's very difficult for me. Wrestling's just more natural, grappling. And it's like fuck, man. I always used to fucking love to wrestle a fucking man that was taller, or a teenager that was taller than me. Because I always used to fucking manipulate their body weight. And it was just like, just fucking kick their asses if they didn't have any training. And if they have training, then they'd eventually kick my ass. But though I know nothing about the science and art of it all, I can still do a pretty good job. And the people who the men who used to provide the most martial terror to me, the people who used to provide the most martial terror to me, were these Mediterranean motherfuckers. These short, stocky, because like you think about a car, and a car has a center of gravity, and if the car has a bad center of gravity, then it's gonna tilt and fall over more, right? If you have a bad center of gravity. And it's like fucking tall people, they have bad centers of gravity. And short, stocky fucking raining motherfuckers have a beautiful, awesome, powerful center of gravity. And I could just Like, that's what would always get me. That's what would always get me. It was just, again, and it was also the, but like I could wrestle a guy who knew wrestling, and if he has the wrong body weight, then I'd give him a really hard time. But it's these short, stocky motherfucking Mediterranean motherfuckers who just always used to just fucking give me the hardest fucking times. And like Rome was about to be destroyed. Rome was about to be this because like the Celts were kicking the Etruscans' ass, and they were kicking everybody's ass in the Po Valley. But then they came across the Romans, right? And you had this one general. This one fucking. Again, this is one of the most badass moments in human history. It is. Because, like, think about everything that I'm saying right now. Think about our day and age. Because in our day and age, like, women are attracted to the tall guys. They're, 6'6", that's what I want. Dumb bitches, man. But like this Roman general, he gave a speech to his men. He gave a speech to his men, and he's like, these guys are bigger and they're stronger than us. But guess what? They tire. That's what he said. And that's the truth. They tire more easily than you do. Like fucking small, short motherfuckers who have height complex. Like, damn, their energy will eventually kick your ass. And that's exactly what this Roman general was saying. He's like, hey, they're bigger and they're stronger than you, but they will tire way before you do. So just, like, I watched this, like I was talking about this one video, like, hold the line, the king is coming, and I like that song until that song says, and the king knows your name. Like, like every time I hear that, like I just, it's like, oh my god, this is a good sign, because that's what this Roman general was saying. Like, just fucking hold it. Don't be intimidated by their tallness and their bigness. Like, you got more energy than they do. And if you can just tire them out, then they will fold. And that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what happened. And that's exactly how Rome became Rome. Because Rome was being threatened with extinction, like many times in its life, and just like many times in any tribe's life. Like, Rome was being threatened with extinction, and this Roman general came along and he was like, do not be threatened by how tall and big these Celts are. Because, yeah, no, they got big muscles, but those big muscles get tired very easily. Those big muscles get tired very easily, while you small little bitches are just like dynamos that don't fucking quit. And that's what he told them. That's what he told all his soldiers, because Rome was getting his ass kicked by the Celts, and this Roman general came along and he's like, fucking A, they're bigger than you are, they're stronger than you are, but you got more power than they do. Just show me that power and we will conquer these bitches. And that's exactly what happened. And this was like maybe the second most badass moment in human history. That's where I got distracted on the last video. But but it was a badass moment, because that's exactly what happened. It's like he gave this speech to his soldiers, and he's like, outlast them, and they will tire before you do. And once they tire, you will slaughter every single one of them. And that's exactly what happened. And that's why this Roman general is just a badass who got exiled from Rome by his own people. That's why Rome has just such dramatic, awesome shit. No, damn. But I've met I met a big guy or two before whom I've respected. It's like you see this mice and men thing, and it's just like, damn, damn, damn. That is so fucking true. Like, fuck yeah for that guy. Fuck yeah for America. Because that's just such a good fucking story of mice and men. Because it's so fucking true. within like experience and shit. Damn. Fucking damn. No, it's so fucking true. Within fucking experience and shit. Damn. It's like maybe they're not getting enough water to their brains. I don't know, man. I'll stop talking right now because I could go further into this doctor guy, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So I'll stop talking right now. But it's like every time I see him, he presents himself with just so much power, and it's just like. I gotta find my cord. There it is. Oh, my previous cord is dead. You guys all sleeping right now? Look at them. Hey, yeah, you guys are good. We're good. Hey, I'll take you guys out later, I swear. Shut up. That's Bandit right there. He's just a fucking... You hear him? That's what bandits are. That's what bandits are. Oh my god, that's so feeling beautiful. So much beauty within God's creation. But, again, it's all about the heart. It's all about the fucking heart. It has nothing to do with how tall or small you are. I've met a lot of, like I'm not afraid of any man out there. I'm not afraid of any fucking man out there at all. Seriously, I'm more afraid of women than I am of men. Shit. And I'm not afraid of women because I'm afraid of women. I'm just afraid of the law. And the law. Anyways, I'll shut up. But like physically speaking, like I've always been more intimidated by a short, stocky guy. Like I love fucking finding guys bigger than me, because they're just so easy to fucking manipulate. Damn, they're just so fucking easy to unless they're athletic. Then I will be intimidated by them. But it's hard for a tall man to be athletic. It's very hard for a tall man to be athletic, and it's not as hard for a small man to be athletic. But damn. Like there's one guy earlier, about a month ago maybe, like he was challenging me. But he was this tall, stocky guy, and I was playing the fool, but he started challenging me, and I just started like death-eyeing him, and he got silent after that. But he was looking at me with open eyes. Anyways, like physically speaking, I would totally be more intimidated by a short, fucking stocky guy. I would totally be physically more intimidated by a short, stocky guy than I ever would by a tall fucking man. Although tall fucking man who knows martial art, that's an intimidating man, definitely. But most of them don't, and so it's like fucking easy, just whip them around. Because they don't have a center of gravity. But the short, stocky guys, they fucking have a center of gravity. That's just power.